unless you're a developer like you and I, where we understand the fundamentals of programming and databases and architecture and how APIs work. If you don't know what any of that is and you don't know what it means and you're just having an AI whip up an app for you, this vibe coding situation, how scalable is that going to be? How successful are you going to be? I mean, I'm hearing things about soon there's going to be programmers being hired to fix all the vibe coding. Eventually, that's going to be the new job, is like all you companies use AI to code your apps, and now we have to hire people specifically just to fix them. What are your thoughts on this whole situation?
Yeah, and that is prompt engineering relies on the ability of the person asking the question to know which questions to ask. I do think that by the time you would get to the point that you're running a business based on a product, you would have people on staff that know how to ask those questions.
Mm.
And that's really, you don't want to, anyone can build a house out of Legos, but
Yeah.
I don't think very many people want to live in a house that's
Yeah.
made out of Legos.
Hmm.
Once you become aware, then it's really important to understand your dependencies and really assess the status of those packages. In years past, maybe products would only have maybe a few hundred dependencies, and now it's thousands and
Right.
thousands of open source dependencies. So
And
it's
is there a
even
way to
more
keep them?
critical.
Is there a way to keep your open source supply chain safe? Because it sounds like there's some security problems there, right?
Yep,
What do you recommend? What
absolutely.
do you recommend?
And the Linux Foundation is a wonderful resource for this. I serve the board of the OpenJS Foundation
Nice.
for the amazing Robin Ginn, who's the executive director, and we support many of the most critical JavaScript packages, including Node.js, which is billions of downloads.
Huge.
It's not going to go away. This is another shift in the way that we address telling a computer what to do. And I do think that the transparency of how the models are trained and what the parameters are, open source is even more critical for AI, because I think people want to know, well, why
Yeah.
was I rejected for this job, or why was I rejected for this loan that I really need?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be an evolution, and transparency is going to be the only way out.